cobalt teal, titanium white, phthalo blue, transparent red oxide, yellow deep, magenta, yellow lemon, blue and red oxide, mix them together, and we've got a black. Aside from the wind, it's a perfect lighting today. I really like the diffused light. It's just so much easier. And carried my brushes in this homemade brush protector. Now I'm gonna drop in those dark shaded areas of the trees down here. Try to get some of that detail along here. All right, I'm gonna call it there for now. Check out this old cabins or some shelter someone built. There's some trash. There are these metal panels here on the wall for an old wood stove that sat here. It's a good view. Could I paint up in the wind though? I need to calm down. No way I can be up in the wind. I just gotta go. You stay right here. Got some yams, onion, cheese, and a pound of ground elk. And this one in this packet, half onion in this one, olive oil, the elk is pre-cooked, so I'm gonna kind of leave that on top. All right, we're gonna open these up and spread the cheese. And let those sit a little bit longer. So before I can eat, I need to find a stick because I forgot my silverware. Look at the light coming in at the last second. This one is definitely not dry yet. Just too cold last night. That's the impasto medium and the liquid original. Okay, this area in here is where I'm at after. It smells like wildfire smoke right now. And actually, if you look out there, there's that haze, there's the cloud line, and then there's the haze, and then the horizon. That haze, that's definitely smoke. You can see it's a little more orange, and that's why we had such an orange morning out there this morning. Magenta, and mix it into that red oxide color. Cobalt teal. So I'm just exaggerating these reds, these oranges. No need to wash the brush. I'm just going to move darker. There's going to be more green as we move lower. And I can already tell once I kind of complete this that this middle ridge is like too gray. It needs more blue. All right, move down to the trees. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cover the orange. That's kind of the main thing. And I'm gonna retire this brush and move to a size smaller. So I'm gonna indicate some of these trees that are flowing up the hill. And I want to get this finished before the sun hits, because then everything's, of course, is just gonna change. Now I'm just gonna have to trust what I have going here, and I will take this back inside. That's it. Two are getting varnished and framed today. So another one that should be ready is this piece here. So each time I'm running over it, I'm also soaking it up into the towel, and then that way the brush becomes like a wick, and it keeps wicking off additional varnish as I scrub it. And then that way it's as thin as possible and it's really worked onto the surface properly. Perfect. All right, it is image day for this painting here. I'm going to take 4 shots, and then they're going to be stitched together as one. The important thing is the tape, so I can measure how far in for each photo so that it's all the same distance. I enjoyed this 8x10 size, so I'm priming more of these. I've got at least 4 more here, so these are ACM with alkyd oil ground. So the things I want to do is lighten the sky, the effect of sunlight coming through, and darken the area of the trees. As I move higher up, I'm just going to slowly mix those colors to be closer to what's on the panel now. And if I leave some hard lines, I think that could work in my favor. This painting, I feel far more finished or satisfied with the result. I don't think I need to do a whole lot to this piece. Maybe just clean up the sky. That's always a tough thing to get coverage on. Makes me realize my grass in the last one doesn't need to be. This is a much better approach. They're both interesting how they came out though, but so I've got this one pulled up because I think I want to try the grass with a different approach.